Right, something a bit different today. I'm going to make a ferrocerium or ferro rod handle, and I'm going to be using marble. I found these marble spheres some time ago and bought them, and this one here is actually like an egg shape, but these two are spheres, and I thought, well, they make really nice handles. So I went on to Banggood and I found some marble, glass and tile cutters. They do a range of different diameters varying from 3 to 12 millimeters. So they do 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 and 12. I've got up to 10 millimeter, but I'm going to make a brass holder which fits into the actual marble so that I can put the ferro rod into that and actually have it so it's changeable. So I'll have a side screw in the brass to actually hold the rod. These rods here I bought on eBay and they're 8 millimeter in diameter. And these cutters do look very well made. They're 4-fluted carbide brazed into the end here, and you have the hexagon here for the normal drill so it can actually hold on that without slipping. It looks very well brazed. There's a nice witness of braze all around and they feel very sharp. And I'm going to be trying these out today on the Chinese Mini Lathe. So just before I do the lathe work in the workshop, I'd just like to say that these are actually worth looking at on the Banggood listing. There's a very good listing on these. They say they can be used in cement, marble, low hardness tile, glass, ceramics and granite, and I do see some feedback underneath the actual cutters on the site that they're good for drilling slate as well. And the different diameters have various different lengths. The 3mm one is 38mm, just say the 6mm, that's 41mm, the 10mm one is 55mm, and the 12mm is 68mm. And it gives all those details on that listing. So the various different lengths refers from the tip here to the actual hexagon part. Plus they also have a special coating on them to prevent rust. So to keep the video as short as possible, I've finished the product off. I drilled this end with the marble drill bit, exactly the same as this end here. I held on this brass piece here in the jaws when the adhesive had gone off, and like I say, drilled this end here, and then I made up a ball end which pushed in there with Loctite 638 again. And I think it's turned out quite nice. It's very nice to hold. You can get a nice grip on the marble. And then I put a piece of hacksaw blade on the lanyard. You need good quality hacksaw blades to actually make a good striker. If you use the cheap ones, they don't work very well. So save all your old hacksaw blades, and it works brilliantly. So you just get a hacksaw blade and put it on the corner of the grinding wheel and grind a groove in it, break it off and just round it off. I always spray mine red. It has the hole in there, so you get 2 out of 1 hacksaw blade. So like I said, it's worth actually saving the old ones up in the workshop. And when you're drilling the marble spheres, make sure that you don't drill right the way through. I did that with the first one and it actually broke the end off when it went through. You have to actually make this end up here first, drill down to a certain depth, and like I say, glue this one in with the Loctite 638, put it in the jaws round the other way, and drill this end here and make the other part up. So you learn by your mistakes, and I've got 1 out of the 2, but I'm very pleased with that. And I'm very pleased with the cutters as well. They centre well on their own and cut well, as you saw in the video. And I have actually ordered the other sizes because I'm so pleased with them. And these sort of things make excellent little projects on the lathe. You can actually make these out of a brass or aluminium ball if you want to, or anything else really. You could have a nice wooden one and make up the brass pieces to go into it. There's all different types you can actually make up.